The magic of Christmas was in the air, as the snowflakes gently fell onto the frozen landscape. The sound of jingling bells echoed through the crisp winter air, as a horse-drawn sleigh glided effortlessly across the snow-covered fields. The joyous laughter of the passengers, Miss Danny Bride and her companion, filled the air as they sang in harmony, their spirits bright and merry. As the sleigh navigated through the winter wonderland, the horse's lean and lank frame seemed to be driven by a force beyond its own strength. The driver, with a keen eye on the road ahead, expertly guided the sleigh through the drifted banks, the sound of laughter and singing growing louder as they approached a small clearing. Suddenly, the sleigh lurched to a stop, and the passengers looked up to see the horse's shiny coat glistening in the moonlight. The driver, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye, turned to Miss Bride and whispered, "Shall we take a ride through the winter night, and sing our favorite Christmas carols?" As they clattered along the snowy path, the sound of jingling bells and laughter filled the air. The horses' steady pace seemed to be matched by the rhythm of their singing, as they belted out the familiar tune, jingle bells, jingle all the way. But this was no ordinary sleigh ride. For in the midst of the winter wonderland, a special reindeer named Rudolph, with his shining nose, was about to make an appearance. His fame had spread far and wide, and all the other reindeer, who had once laughed at his antics, now looked up to him with admiration. As the sleigh approached the outskirts of a small town, the sound of laughter and singing grew louder, mingling with the distant chimes of Christmas bells. The air was filled with the sweet scent of pine and the warm glow of festive lights, as the townspeople gathered to welcome the holiday season. And so, as the sleigh ride came to an end, the passengers looked up to see the twinkling lights of the town, and the sound of Christmas carols filling the air. The magic of the season was palpable, as they sang along to the familiar tunes, deck the halls with boughs of holly. 'Tis the season to be jolly." As they dismounted the sleigh, the driver turned to Miss Bride and smiled, "Shall we join in the festive spirit, and sing our hearts out?" And with that, the two of them, along with the other passengers, began to sing the most festive of Christmas carols, their voices blending in perfect harmony. The night air was filled with the joyous sound of singing, as the magic of Christmas spread far and wide, touching the hearts of all who listened. And as the night wore on, the sound of laughter and singing grew louder, echoing through the winter wonderland, as the Christmas spirit took hold of all who celebrated.